right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday Night Mic Drop. My name is Ryan Pelton. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if this works. I've got some new screens going on. I even got a little bit of this going on. Let's see if I can get this actually to work. Here we go. Boom. All right. So, this is going to be an interesting night, man. I appreciate you guys coming in. I've got to learn where to look and all that. I appreciate everyone tuning in. John, Danger is your middle name, right? So let's see here. I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to you guys a little bit more than I did last week. And this is just a learning process. It's going to become awesome. Trust me. But just getting there. So, okay. Hi from Ottawa. Ann, awesome. Heather, Antos, awesome. Hello. Good to see you. Sarah Merritt, that's awesome. Jill Leak, how you doing? Julie, I know you haven't, I know you're out watching Twister tonight, so that's awesome. Go have some fun. That's going to be amazing. Let me know what you think. Fred, appreciate you, buddy. Penny, nice to see you. All right. So, a few things. I know that lower third that's going on right now is really bright. I'm going to get a better one. But for now, let's just leave it up and have some fun with it. It's been a cool week. It's been a cool week. What did you guys think about our little experiment? Any thoughts, comments, anything like that? And here's the other thing, just so you know. I want to be able to do this at some point where I don't have to put my glasses on and off. So if I'm going to look at my computer screen right here in front of me, I need to have my glasses. I can look at the camera. I don't need my glasses. And right now I have a monitor up there, and I know it doesn't look like I'm looking at the camera when I'm looking up there. I think I'm going to try moving that monitor down so maybe I'm looking here. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, though. I promise you. I'm going to figure it out. And not have to have my glasses, which would just make me feel a little bit better about myself. Now, what I want to do is get a teleprompter screen so I can have this big, huge screen, like right there. Look at the camera, be able to look around and read it. But teleprompter glass is expensive. Sarah, my week's been pretty good. I'm under the weather. I'm sick. I'm not sick. I don't really feel sick. I don't know what I got. It's in my chest. Like some days I'll wake up and I'll be like, and then, I'll exercise a little bit or something, but it's all in my chest. And it's weird because like I'll feel good going out on stage, sing the first couple songs, everything's fine. And then your body starts heating up in those jumpsuits. And next thing you know, stuff starts moving around. Next thing you know, you go to hit like a note. And you know how it feels, and it's going to be like right here, but because something weird is going on, it ends up being here or here. It's really bizarre. So, just dealing with that. Let's see here. Week's been good. Jolie, have fun watching Twister. Give us a review. I'm going to see it at some point, I'm sure. The experiment was interesting, for sure. The episode was shorter than I thought, but it really didn't need to be longer. I mean, we could have drawn it out. The whole episode was mostly explaining the science because I knew that there's going to be people on that flat earth side of things that were going to come out and be like, hey, you can't just say we did this. Where's the science or whatever? So you did have to have that. I tried to make it visual so that people could understand. My mom, immediately after the episode said, I didn't get it, which is, there you go. Yeah, the progressive lenses, I just don't want to wear glasses, Fred. That's the point. Like, progressive lenses are fine. And I have progressive lenses, trifocals, actually. And, you spend like $900 on these things, and I lose them or break them in a week. It just doesn't make sense. But you're right. Yeah. I dropped my membership in the Flat Earth Society as a result of your conclusions. Way to go, John. Man, the whole episode was about John Jeffords and getting him to kind of drop his membership from the Flat Earth Society. And if you don't know John, he is a kook. And a member of a number of other organizations, including the Illuminati, I hear, we're working on John. We love John. And he is the technical sciencing advisor to the Ryan Files. So, yeah. And John, Christine, and you will be getting your mugs, and John will be getting a new membership card with his new title. I appreciate John so much. He really helped out during this episode. So thank you, buddy. Let's see here. What else we got? Jill, awesome experiment. Awesome. Thank you. Really enjoyed the experiment. You sound like you have a cold. Yeah, I do. It's not, I don't know that it's a cold. I don't feel sick. I have something. Dang, son. Feel better. I think I got it. Yeah. I feel you wear when I wear my contacts because, okay, yeah. So the bottom line is, I'm trying to work out how to make that teleprompter right there, big, huge, like I want to have, I've got a 36, 42, I think, inch television right up there, from a different channel. I'm watching a different channel, not the Ryan Files, so I can see like what you guys are seeing up there. But I think it would be really cool if I could just make that big SOB into a teleprompter. Just whoa, right there. Hey, how you doing? That's what I'm going for. Trying to do. But a teleprompter glass, a beam splitter glass, I guess that's what they call it, is very expensive. So if anybody has a hookup or knowledge of someone out there with that kind of glass, let me know. I'm trying to think. I think like if you just use like a two-way mirror kind of thing or a one-way mirror kind of thing, I think that you get like double images and all that. So you got to have like the right thing. I don't know if anybody knows. Like I just started doing some research on it. I'm gonna figure it out though, and I swear to God, there's going to be a massive teleprompter right there because you guys don't need to see me in glasses with all these reflections of the lights and everything going on. So yeah. Man, I tried progressive lenses and could not do them. Yeah, a lot of people have problems with them. I was cool with it, except for the fact that, I think the last pair I had was about $800, and I think I I broke them. It's just me. Yeah. Anyway. Has the second part already been filmed? Yes, it has been filmed. It was filmed a bit ago. The last person to be filmed actually was Sean Barker. And we filmed that. We filmed that yesterday. And I look horrible. And I filmed, just so you know, I filmed not only Sean Barker, but also the intro and outro of the video all like together. And I'm sick. I'm sicker then than I am now. And I look horrible, and I'm just telling you that. So expect it. I sound like, and I've got bags under my eyes, and hair's a mess, and I'm dizzy because I'm taking Mucinex DM. That stuff makes me loopy. So yeah, but it's really not about me. Nobody really cares about me. They care about the content, and the guys are awesome. So first person to be interviewed is Michael Jung. Then we go with Justin Sassanella, Clint Navarre. You're going to want to see his interview. Something special. And then lastly, to close it up with Sean Barker, who's been on like 4 or 5 times. And he's the one in episode 9 that we started talking about doing this. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's kind of laid back and cool. But, yeah, check it out. Has the second part? Yes. I have a closing on contacts. Is it? I can't believe it. 2 weeks. It is 2 weeks. Wow. Yeah. Hopefully I make it. What's up with the flights? I talked to, by the way, talked to Dean Z. I don't know if Dean has had an opportunity to get back to me. Dean Z, very busy gentleman. Let's see here. No, he hasn't gotten back to me yet. We briefly texted this afternoon, and Dean is supposed to be, I guess, in Florida. And you heard about all these flights getting jacked up because of software updates and whatnot. Interesting. Just saying. It's 2024. What are we doing? What are we doing? 2024. What are we doing? And like, you would think that 2024 flying would be better, safer, more accurate, more everything than it was in 2020. 1999. Remember Y2K? I felt much better flying in 1999 than I do today. Just saying. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but long story short, Dean's flights got canceled, and he was supposed to perform, I believe, in Florida this weekend, which is, a shame because there's so many people, so many fans that want to see Dean, obviously. But I reached out to him. Let me catch up here. Give yourself some grace. It's appreciated that you're even still working through it. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we'll talk about grace in a second. Yeah, he's not making his flights. Yep. Can't wait for Dean. Agree. So crazy. It's crazy technology. Great. Until it's not. Well, yeah. It's very interesting. I mean, it is 2024. Think about the difference between technology and 1920 versus 1945. 25 years. Think about that. Or 1945 to 1970. And just think about it, think about 1985 to 2010. 25 years, man. Technology's, even 2000 to 2000, well, we're almost to 25. Think about how much things have grown. And the fact that we can't get an update right, a massive update, I guess, to all flight systems and a number of other things, we can't get it right. I just don't believe in incompetence at that level. And you see it all the time, and there's excuses made, and it's very interesting. So anyways, enough about that. But yeah, I texted Dean, and reached out to him, said, hey, when are you available? And he hit me back and said, his flights were canceled. What about tomorrow? So I'm trying to get with him, and we're hopefully going to be recording our episode tomorrow, which will be awesome. And I'm very excited about that. Dean and I, it's kind of interesting. We've not worked together a ton throughout our careers, but we've known each other for a very long time. And I remember when he was a kid in Memphis, and from day one, everybody knew he's something special, and he is. And he's literally rose to the top of this crazy Elvis world. And anybody, anywhere in the world connected to the Elvis world knows who Dean Z is. And we're going to talk about that for, a minute. Because I think what Dean wants to talk about and what I would really love to pick his brain about is some other things. And from that standpoint, it's very interesting. We're kind of cut from the same cloth on a number of things that we talk about on the Ryan File. So what better human being to have on board than the one and only Dean Z? And I think it'll be awesome for people to just get a insight into, I'm not the only, I'm making a joke when I say this. I'm not the only crazy person out there. But yeah, Dean's very well versed in a number of things, and that's what we're going to talk about, and it'll be fun. So let's see, anybody else here? Yeah, Dean's awesome. Yeah, so hopefully we can record tomorrow. That episode would not come out until it'll probably be like the week I'm going to Atlantic City, I'd guess. So it wouldn't be this coming Tuesday. It would be the Tuesday after that. Yeah. So I just said I just talked about recording yesterday with Sean Barker, and I just I kind of want to just throw this out there. Literally 10 minutes before I came on, I got a text, and just keep Sean in his prayers, in your prayers. apparently he lost his father just a few, minutes prior to texting us. So keep him and his family in your prayers. His father's been battling a number of things over the years and just remained amazing and strong and overcame odds again and again and again and again. But he's finally in a better place. He's gone home, so that's awesome. But I know and I know Sean was, I guess maybe as best you can say, prepared for this and knew that when the time came that his father would be in a better place. But I just, prayers for Sean Barker, his family. I think it's awesome that his dad got to see Sean's son be born and whatnot. But yeah, it's really heartbreaking and sad. So keep Sean Barker in your prayers. Greatly appreciated. And there's nothing else to say. There's no fun thing you can say about that. It sucks. And so Sean, love you, man. And I think the people that watch the Ryan Files know you and love you too. So thoughts and prayers to you, your family. And if you need anything, let me know. So moving forward, man, I got listen, I get it. Last week, I'm not a great communicator maybe on certain things. And whenever I feel bad about something, I get honest and I got to get that out of my system. And I did about, the volume issue with the Doug Pelton episode, but it's come and gone. But I feel like in order to move beyond it, I need to just be honest and own it. And that's what I did. A lot of people were upset, and thought that, you're being too hard on yourself. No one's ever going to be harder on me than me. And that's a good thing because people can be pretty hard on me for a number of reasons. And a lot of them are justified. So, but if I beat them to the punch, I feel like I can take it. So that's all that's about. Don't worry about me. I'm all good. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Let's see. So if anybody knows anything about some beam splitter glass, it's really actually kind of interesting. I thought it would be a little bit simpler than it is, and it's really kind of cool. It looks like a piece of glass, mirrored glass or whatever, but there's a little bit more to it than that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Hoping my technical sciencing advisor would have something to say about that. But I started looking, and I was like, oh, okay, and you can find some. I don't know that I need necessarily the presidential level teleprompter glass. It is going to be in an enclosure. And hold on one second. Yeah. It will be in an enclosure, and I just need basic whatever, but I want it to be big enough to have, like I said, this beautiful television screen up there that I never watch hardly ever. But boy, it would be awesome to be right there and just boom, and then I could have the comments, and I could, you know what I'm saying. It'd be awesome. So working on that. This week, yep. On Tuesday, I'm not even sure what day Tuesday is. I've been a little bit behind, just being sick, I think. So yeah, the 23rd would be the day that these kind of debriefing, I guess you'd call it, from the whole experiment is going to happen. And, it's interesting. Probably more on the flat Earth side would have been maybe Michael, maybe to a degree Sean. Although I don't think Sean ever thought the Earth was flat, and I don't know that Michael ever thought the Earth was flat. But also just intrigued. Clint Navarre, it's not flat. But yet at the same time, drove up to the experiment with like, what if, so it's interesting to hear their stories, their viewpoints on both shores, because you really only got mine in the first person during the episode. So yeah, tune in. It's a fun episode, and by all means, you've got to watch the Clint part. That boy is something special. Not only what he wears and who he is as a human being, how his mind works, but I'm not gonna ruin it. But as soon as he comes on, you see something, and you're like, that's awesome. So yeah, and if I can get Dean and I to record tomorrow, he would be on the 30th of the month, which is awesome. And once again, we're just knocking out another month, another episode. That would mean Dean would be episode 39, getting close to 40. Think about that. 52 weeks in a year. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So the first thing that I've done, and I haven't done, 23rd is your birthday. That's awesome. Let me see here. So Lola, Tuesday the 23rd is your birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Lola. That's awesome. Happy birthday. What was I going to say? Not about me. Well, it is about you. It's your birthday. Oh, there's Kate. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Yeah. So, anyways, and then I'm still waiting back from. There's a gentleman that I really want to get on the show, and it's like wow. There's a number of things going on that I'm very excited about. One of the things I told in the chat, and if you don't do this, the chat is available when we do the live episodes, and I'm usually there. I definitely try to be there for at least most of it. Sometimes I'm caught up with the show because we do have a show on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. So sometimes I get caught up in that, but I try to be there. I go to work to watch it so that I'm already at work and everything. But yeah, we chat, and I think there's some people that don't know that there's a live chat during the episode, and just click the chat thing and you can see, and you can, man, I mean, I think it's awesome when people have things to say, any questions or whatever, man, throw them up. That's the perfect time to do it. Get engaged, and does nothing but help the channel too. So yeah, feel free to get invested, get involved, talk, and that's pretty awesome. And yeah, the one thing I said though in the chat was that the channels can finally be monetized. Not saying that anybody has to do this whatsoever, but there's these super stickers and things, and I don't even know what they are. But I guess you can get them somehow. I don't know if you can get them on live streams. I don't know if it's just the episodes. I don't know what it is. So, yeah. Something I haven't done. You were beginning to say something about something I haven't done. Is it true that if a given person watches your episode more than once, you get a watch hour credits for both viewings? That's a good question, John. And I do find it funny how the analytics on some of this stuff works. Once in a while I'll go in and check, and then I'll check like 6 hours later, and then I'll go back and check the next day, and it's like, hey, you have this. Oh, now you have this. And now you have this. And now you have this. I don't know. That's a good question. And I think as we get a little bit further down the road, I have to look into that stuff more. And I do need, but I think there's going to come a time. There's going to come a time when a team will be developed that works together on all this. So that's what we're shooting for. It's not the easiest thing just being one dude doing this. So I don't say that to say anything other than I love it and I enjoy the heck out of it. But I know it can be better when maybe I'm able to do less and focus more on certain things and not other things. And there's certain things I'm good at, and there's certain things I'm not. There's certain things I'm really bad at. So, there you go. I'm trying to think what else there is. Yeah, so those super stickers, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they even mean, but if you want to, use them or whatever. And again, I don't know if they're available during live chats like this or not. Maybe for the episodes. I don't know. But we're going to find out together, and that's awesome. So, I've got a pretty mellow evening planned. Had a good show today. Like I said, though, it is interesting when you've got this kind of sick thing going on where you might hit a note and go, la, and you might go, la. You might go, It's kind of funny. So, yeah, it's just you kind of out there just playing Russian roulette, so to speak, with a microphone. But, yeah, super stickers can be purchased. It looks like. Does the dollars go to you? Yeah, I think it does. It goes to the account, and I think it's like, YouTube gets X number or whatever, and then it goes to you. But I don't even know what they are. So I'm going to have to, maybe I'll get Amy to buy one and find out what it is. I don't know. So, but that was the first thing that was available. And there's a couple other things that I want to check out, but I just didn't want to engage in that until I knew what it was. So, what's it say? A mystery note. Oh, yes, a mystery note. Stay curious out there, friends. You never know what note we're going to hit. And that's what it is right now. So, yeah, I'm going to make some food. I'm going to have a nice little dinner. I'm finishing editing up the episode with the interviews. Like I said, keep Sean in your prayers. I keep on thinking about him because he's the last one, and that's the last thing I got to render out and put all the pieces together. But it'll be fun. But, yeah, keep Sean in your prayers, man. God bless. Anyway, so that's about it. Finn she's been around. Man, when I was setting up, couldn't get away from her. I think she's upstairs. Now, for you folks who have cats, we have spent hundreds of dollars on kitty toys and all kinds of stuff. And they do use them to an extent, no doubt about it. But the ultimate kitty toy, we have learned, is a box from Amazon. Doesn't matter really what size, just as long as it's a box. And, you've got to really follow some specific instructions. Number one, open the box and get whatever you got out of it from Amazon. And then, most important, just two, walk away from the box. And then 3, watch. Especially with multiple cats. It's so funny. And we have at this point, I think, 3 or 4 boxes sitting in the living room, just sitting there. And it's so funny how they play this game. We don't know the rules quite. Trying to figure it out. But, if you're in a box, that's a good thing. But you can get out of the box to get like another kitty, but then you got to be back in the box. It's like base. Remember when you were a kid and you play tag? I'm on base. Maybe it's base. I don't know. Sometimes though, you can sabotage a person inside the box or another kitty inside the box. There's some weird rules. If you're Bud, you have to pick the smallest box and then try to sleep in it. That's another part of the game. So we're just trying to figure out the game, but the best kitty toy in the world is a box. Let's see here. Let's see. Blue. Yeah. Blue is squirrely. Oh, who do you got? Oh, you got Blue. Bring Blue. This is she's going to be fidgety. This is Blue. How you doing, Blue? This is Blue. Now she gets real squirmy. But she is a sweetheart of a kitty. In the mornings, she's awesome. But that's about the only time. And then at night when she's sleeping, you can pet her. But like during the day, she's squirmy. But she is beautiful. And she's getting a little chubby, aren't you, Blue? Here. All right. That's Blue, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's see. Tents, boxes and furniture. Yep. 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 Anyway. All right. Well, I tell you what, folks, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in this week to the Friday Night Mic Drop. One final thing I'll bring to bear, so you can go back and watch us and throw it in there anywhere. Yeah, bring her over here. Amy's helping me out. Oh, Finn's in a mood. Come here, Finn. Oh, this is Finn Girl. Best kitty in the world. Say hello right out there. Say hello. This is my baby right here. Yeah. Anyway, something we talked about, Sean and I talked about, was coming up with, like, there's so many conspiracy theories out there, and it's just funny to talk about some of them because some of them are crazy. So if you have a favorite conspiracy theory, let us know. You can email me, you can put it in the comments, whatever, and it might influence some things we do in the future episode-wise. But yeah, let us know. We're thinking about doing a list of like the top 20, 25 or whatever, just like, because there's some awesome ones out there and there's some crazy ones. And a lot of people haven't heard about all of them. So yeah, check it out. Give us your favorite conspiracies and we'll see what we can get. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull this away. Boom. Look at that. And then we're going to get out of here. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. And let's keep it going, man. We're slowly but surely getting there. And it's all because of you. So thank you very much. Be amazing out there, my friends. Stay curious. Love you guys. You rock. Talk to you soon.